Everyone, my name's Georgia and I'm one of the speech and language therapists at Evelina London Community Speech and Language Therapy Service. Today I'm going to be talking about revision strategies. So this session is aimed for those children that are taking exams in school or some sort of test that they would like to revise for. We do have other videos available for other aged children, so do look on our Facebook page and we're updating it regularly, and there'll be some in the past as well that would be more appropriate if you're looking for something for a younger child. Okay, so I'm going to be using a visual timetable today. If you want to do one of these too, you'll just need a pen and a piece of paper. So first, I'm going to talk about a tip of the week. Next, we're going to do an activity together, if you would like to join in. And today's activity is going to be a mind map. And then the last thing, I'll let you know where you can go if you'd like to find out more. Okay. So, school children often have classroom exams, and typically they can find it very difficult to know how to revise. They might be reading through their exercise book, maybe making flashcards, but often they don't have a lot of different ways of thinking about the information. And that can be really difficult then to try and remember it. So our tip of the week is about trying to make things visual. So visuals don't have to be anything fancy, it just means anything you can see. So it could be writing it down, drawing a picture, maybe making some sort of diagram. And one example of a visual that I want to share with you is having a be prepared sheet. So with this, you can see that you would prepare for exams by really making it clear all the key parts of the exam. So you're thinking about what kind of exam is it? How long is the exam? What type of questions are they going to be? Is it multiple choice or is it an essay question? How many questions do they need to answer in total? And is there a choice? Can they choose between questions? How long it is overall, and anything else. So there might be something they need to remember to bring, or anything else that's important for the exam. By making this information visual, it's much easier for them to remember it and to refer back to it. Okay, so that was our tip of the week. I'm going to tick that one off. So next we're going to think about an activity that you might want to try to help with revision. Okay, so our activity today is making a mind map. So I'm going to practice with a mind map for geography. So first, what you want to do is get the main idea of the topic and write it in the middle. So for me, my main idea of the topic I'm going to be doing is going to be thinking about saving the environment. So I'm going to write that in the middle. And I'm going to draw a cloud around it. There we go. And I'm also going to draw a picture. I'm going to draw a picture of the world and some trees. Anything you can do to make it more interesting and visually appealing is helpful. Okay, next I'm going to take a different colour and think about a subheading that I want to put as one of my branches on the mind map. So saving the planet, my main idea is recycling. So I'm going to do it in blue. And I'm going to draw the little recycling symbol next to it as a little reminder. If you're not sure what the subheadings are going to be, and often this is one of the most difficult things for children and young people, you might want to look through the exercise book, seeing if there are any subheadings in there, If you have a textbook for that topic, they might have broken it down into subheadings, or if you're really getting stuck, this is something the class teacher will be able to help with. They probably will already have a list of topics for revision that you can break down more easily. Okay, so I've got my first subheading. Then I'm going to do the same thing again. So I'm going to think about another subheading for the topic, and I'm going to choose a different colour. So for my next one, I'm going to do less pollution. I've done that one in orange. And I'm going to draw a bit of a car exhaust to remind me about less pollution. I'm going to add one more branch to my mind map, and that's going to be in red. And I will do more trees. And for that one, I'll draw a tree next to it. You can see already that my mind map's taking shape. So after that is really filling in all the information. You can see that it's a really good way to condense information down into a small space, because you really have to think about just the key points that you want to include so you can fit it on. So for recycling, I might be adding in about recycling plastic, maybe using the recycling bins, or going to a recycling centre, recycling glass, breaking it down. More trees, I might be wanting to think about forestation there. Less pollution, so I might be thinking about less cars, using aeroplanes less, maybe electric cars. So those are all the types of things that you can add on. You might want to just do it just as pictures. Everybody's different on what they prefer. So you can do whatever works best for your child or the young person you're working with. Okay, so I've just added in a few more bits of information there so you can see how it takes shape. All right, you can find lots of examples of mind maps if you look online. It might give you some more inspiration. I hope you've enjoyed the activity today. And if you've not had a chance to join in at home, you can always try it later on or rewatch this video. Okay, so we finished the activity. So now what's left is for me to let you know how to find out more. So if you have any questions or queries, please have a look at the information on our website. You might find your questions answered there, especially in the advice and support section. Our website address is www.evelina.nhs.uk/community speech and language. And we can also be found on Facebook page. If you can't find an answer to your question, you can email us and someone will get back to you. The email address is gst-tr.contactslt@nhs.net, and that email address can be found on our website. If your child attends a school in Lambeth or Southwark, you could attend one of our school drop-in sessions. Those are on a Wednesday afternoon, and there you can talk directly to a speech and language therapist. Ask your child's special educational needs coordinator or SENCO for more information about the dates of those and how to attend. Thank you very much for joining us. We'll be posting another video next week, and you can rewatch this video at any time.